Hello, welcome back. So today you're today is Sunday, August 16th, 6:07 p.m. Um, another update, just because I feel like just shooting a video. Uh, so I suppose I'll start off for today. What I did. Um, I woke up around 6:30 and I picked up my dad from his work. Um, but then I was planning to go to church with my mom because it's her birthday tomorrow, and I thought that she would appreciate it if I came with them to church. But I just got so lazy. After I picked up my dad, I basically went back to bed. And then the next time that I woke up at around um, 1:30 p.m. in time to drop her off for her work. So we didn't really do anything to celebrate her birthday yet. And it just sucks because tomorrow I start working for Starbucks. Tomorrow is my first day. It's going to be orientation at 10 a.m. And then I also have my second part-time job with a dollar store at 4:30 to 9:30. So I'm pretty much working the entire day tomorrow, which is my mom's birthday, August 17th. So I won't even get to celebrate her birthday on the actual day of because I'll just be working. Um, uh, I'm just hoping that at some point this week I will be I will have a couple of days off from work, because the good thing is my mom and dad are on vacation. So if I manage to get a couple of days off from work, we'll manage to spend time together and celebrate their birthdays then. Um, yeah, so I'm just hoping I have a day off or two. But I still have not gone to the gym. Um, I thought I would wake up today early, pick up my dad, go to church, then go to the gym. That was the idea that I had in mind, but I just didn't follow through. I didn't do it. I felt so discouraged to go to the gym because it's like, what's the point? Who am I trying to impress? No one really. It, if I were to go to the gym, it would just be for me, uh, be more healthy. But beyond that, no one gives a shit. So why am I going to the gym? That's the train of thought that I usually have. What's the point? So I didn't go to the gym. Uh, and then I did another impulsive purchase, which is the Magic Mouse for my MacBook Air. Um, I had a Bluetooth mouse from Logitech, but it required the receiver that would attach to a dongle to my laptop, and it kept lagging on me. So the the mouse was driving me insane. I would move the mouse and then it would take time for the cursor to move on screen. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to give in. I'm going to switch to the Magic Mouse because at the very least that Magic Mouse will directly connect to my laptop instead of doing it through a receiver. And it worked perfect. There's no more lag. It's just it's just a nightmare ergonomically. That's the trade-off. It's like it's a flat mouse, so it's like it just feels weird holding it, and then it charges at the bottom. But it's a trade-off I was willing to pay. Regardless, it was still an impulsive buy. So I don't really know how I feel about it. I'm just glad that there's no more lag with my mouse. What else? So my mom's birthday is tomorrow, August 17th, and my dad's birthday is on the 21st. I don't know where we can go to celebrate it. We're just thinking of maybe ordering food outside, like Jollibee. But in terms of celebration, we don't really have anything planned. I wanted to take them somewhere nice during their vacation, but I don't really have ideas for places that we can visit. I don't really go out that much, so I have no clue where to take them. So most likely it will just be a quiet birthday celebration for them. We'll probably just eat outside, or like I said, order food from Jollibee, and then that's how we're going to have to celebrate their birthdays. What else did I do recently? Oh, at work at the dollar store yesterday, I had this sudden urge to excite myself, make myself have fun at work, or at least make myself feel something at work, while at the same time trying to make others feel good about themselves, and maybe spark an interest between me and other people. So I decided to compliment people that I find attractive as I was cashing them out from their purchases, with their purchases. So I managed to compliment like 2 girls. Simple. It was just like, hey, I think you're cute, as they were cashing out, which was definitely nerve-wracking for me. I don't usually hand out compliments like that. It's a rare thing for me to do, which probably makes it all the more challenging whenever I do it. Regardless, though, even if I was shaking, my heart was pounding, I managed to blurt out the compliments. I think you're cute. But it was very anticlimactic. I wanted to compliment other people because I wanted some sort of engagement with them. I wanted to say they're cute and maybe get something in return in maybe that they'll say, "Oh, I think you're cute too," something like that, or at the very least just spark some interest between me and a couple of strangers. That's what I had wanted to do. Maybe get their numbers or anything like that. But it just didn't turn out like that. The most that I got from those compliments was a thank you as they moved on and go about their way. Thank you, and then one of them didn't even smile back. It's just, oh, thank you, and then she went on to live her life. So yeah, I found it to be very anticlimactic, and it's like how I felt with dating apps all this time. It's like I put myself out there, I try something new in hopes of something, but I always turn out to be the one chasing for that feeling, for something. I'm never the one that people find to be attractive. I'm always the one seeking other people out. That's how it felt like for me. So I kind of felt deflated after those compliments. It didn't feel that nice afterwards. But I was still kind of proud of myself because I managed to do something that I found to be frightening and uncomfortable. I stepped out of my comfort zone. So there's that. But yeah, I just didn't feel good afterwards. It's like I felt dumb. It's like, what are you doing? You should have just shut the fuck up and do your work and then go home like everyone else. What makes you think you're so special? That's how it felt like afterwards. Um, yeah. Uh, and then I downloaded dating apps again. I have Bumble, Hinge, and Tinder because I want some sort of connection with someone I find attractive, and I've been hungry for that for a while now. So that's something new that I did recently. But I know it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna lead anywhere. Um, it's never turned out to be. Dating apps never turned out favorably for me. I don't expect it to turn favorably now. Um, but I have them just in case. uh, Anyways, so tomorrow I start Starbucks, working at Starbucks. So it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. I'll be working from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. So almost 12 hours. So I'll need to bring food for my lunch and dinner. I expect it's gonna be so it's an orientation. So I expect they won't really ask me to do a lot of stuff yet. They'll probably walk me through their process, their routines. They're gonna give me my hospital badge because I'll need that to get in and out of the hospital during early hours. Um, I expect my actual first day to be the following day, which is Tuesday, because I'm scheduled to work from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then I'm off from the dollar store on Tuesday, so I'm only working at Starbucks on Tuesday. So that's when I expect them to start teaching me how to make drinks, and heating up food, and you know the actual service part of the job. But yeah, I'm very nervous. I don't want to let my manager or my coworkers down, but I have a feeling that I'll be incredibly slow, especially during these first few weeks. It'll be a steep learning curve for me. I've never worked at Starbucks before. I know they make a lot of beverages. So I'm more excited than I am. No, I'm more nervous than I am excited. I just don't want to fuck up, you know? I don't even know why I'm doing this. It's like I was looking for a part-time job through the dollar store because I knew that I wasn't, well, not new. I just felt like I wasn't ready yet for a full-time gig. But then I felt so inadequate and I felt like I wasn't doing enough. That's what urged me on to get another job. But I'm having my second thoughts. It's like maybe I should have just stayed. I should have just stuck with working one job for now, because I'm just going to exhaust myself. But my brain won't let me do that. It keeps on urging me to work more, do more. But more is never enough. I think for me, right now, no, not right now. The ideal place for me, enough contributions equals myself contributing to the mortgage, groceries, and bills at home. That's what enough contribution is for me. That's the ideal version of me. And right now, I just can't do any of that. I don't have the funds. I can't contribute to the mortgage. I can't even help my mom at the groceries. So, because I'm not reaching that idealized version of myself, anything that I do is inadequate. That's how I feel like. But the good thing is, my mom and dad aren't really expecting anything from me. They don't want me to contribute or anything like that. They just want me to take care of myself. They don't want a relapse, another relapse into psychosis, like it happened 2 years in a row, 2024 and 2025. They don't want another one in 2026 because it's a bit heavy for them, and I understand that. So yeah, I'm just saving up for myself. I'm taking care of myself. Sometime this week, I really do want to go to the gym. If I'm not too tired, or I feel a bit encouraged to go to the gym, I'm gonna hop on the treadmill and maybe lift some weights. I don't know. It depends on my schedule too. Today would have been the perfect day because I'm off from both Starbucks and the dollar store. But I didn't go, so I'll have to go to the gym during my next day off from both of those jobs. But I don't know when my next day off is for Starbucks. I don't know if they're gonna schedule. My next day off for the dollar store is Thursday and Friday, but I don't know whether they're going to schedule me for work at Starbucks during those days off from the dollar store. So I don't know my schedule yet. I'm playing it by ear. But yeah, for now, I gotta get myself ready for my work tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday, and then see whether I am working on Thursday, Friday. Yeah. Okay. That's it for now. Peace.